Hello there everybody, welcome to another gaming interview. This time I'd like to introduce you guys to the Nerd Lair.
What's up guys, Sean from the Nerd Lair here. Thanks for having me on your video, Patrick. Hello to all of Patrick's viewers. I guess I'm gonna be interviewed, so let's get this thing started. Fire away with those questions, buddy.
When did you get into gaming?
Oh, this question. I don't really remember when I got into video games. It was just something that kids did back in the, early 90s. I was born in 1988, and I just, gaming was the cool thing to do as a kid. If you were a kid, you had some sort of video games, so when I was a kid.
What kind of games do you like?
I'd have to say my favorite kind of video games are role-playing games, 2D tournament fighters, platforming games, online MMOs, Harvest Moon kind of games where you're collecting and crafting different items, and hell, I even like some sports games. Not all of them, but there are a few that I do enjoy. I even like fishing games, which is a really, kind of niche genre, but I like me a good fishing game, There's nothing wrong with that.
What fan base in the gaming community would you say is the worst and most toxic?
Any game like that that's gonna just attract, hyperactive little kids, that can nerd rage on the microphone and make a good YouTube compilation video of kids raging over Fortnite. I'm just gonna say Fortnite.
What is your favorite console?
So I think my favorite console, or in this case consoles, because I can't just pick one, is a three-way tie, and it's always changing. I love every single video game console, even the shitty ones, but I think it's a tie between Super Nintendo, Game Boy Color, and Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast, we had a nickname for it, me and my friends. We called it the Dream Machine, and that's really what it felt like. Had all these amazing 3D games on it. The first really good 3D Sonic adventure game, Power Stone, Phantasy Star Online. It just had so many awesome, memorable games in my opinion. Same with, the Game Boy Color. That was my favorite Game Boy generation, I guess you could say. And, it was in color, so that was really cool. And Super Nintendo just had some of the most nostalgic games for me growing up that I can think of. So, yeah, three-way tie between Super Nintendo, Game Boy Color, and Sega Dreamcast.
What game are you most hyped for?
I don't know which ones I'm really super hyped for. I'm more of a retro gamer. I do play newer games, but I'm more into collecting older games and playing older games, especially ones that I never got to play as a kid, and then I can go back and beat those and, yeah, add it to the list of games that I've beat. But I just enjoy retro games. It has a special place in my heart. It's more of the nostalgia, if anything. But probably, I wish I was more excited for Kingdom Hearts 3, because I love Kingdom Hearts 1. Not so much the rest of the franchise of Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts 3, it's been a long time coming for that game, so it'd be really cool to see that game and get to play it, finally.
What is one game you would make if you could?
For the longest time, I've had a video game idea buzzing around in my head, as most gamers probably do. Nothing really, concrete or anything. I would make it some sort of cyberpunk fantasy mixture where it's like an MMO kind of style of a game. You have different classes that you can pick from, you level up, you get talents, you get different armors, different weapons, different modifications. It's set in some sort of Neo-Tokyo kind of fantasy, overgrown by the forest kind of setting. I don't really know, it's just something that I've always wished would exist, but nothing has really done that yet, so I don't know what I would call the game either.
What company would you choose to make your ideal game?
I would probably have to go with whatever team designed Final Fantasy XIV. So Square Enix, I guess, whatever, quadrant of people that they have working on Final Fantasy XIV, that's who I would want to develop my game, and maybe get a little bit of Team Sonic employees in on that as well, because they're the ones that make Phantasy Star Online, which is one of my all-time favorite games.
What is your favorite location in a video game? Like, for example, a town or a dungeon?
probably my favorite location in a video game is Balam Gardens in Final Fantasy VIII. The song Balam Gardens is just one of my all-time favorite video game songs of all time, and it's just like a cool futury kind of city, really elegant. It was just the atmosphere when you're in that area of the game is just awesome. So Balam Gardens from Final Fantasy VIII.
In your opinion, what are 3 of the worst games ever made?
I don't really have like a worst video games, you know, just like in my head. Ones that I don't really like that much, I'm gonna say Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Kingdom Hearts 2, Superman 64. It's debatably one of the worst games ever made. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with those 3.
Now here's a new question for the series. What anime or cartoons do you wish had a video game, and why?
Ooh, this is kind of tough. I mean, not all animes really, you know, translate well into a video game. You'd think that they would, but they really don't. And most of the animes that I really love already have a video game based on them, multiple games. How about Witch Hunter Robin? Oh, Wolf's Rain. That would have been a cool game. If you haven't seen Wolf's Rain, the anime, highly recommend it. Ooh, Last Exile. That would be a good one too. Desert Punk. Okay, I changed my mind. There's a ton that I would like. Desert Punk. How about Outlaw Star? That would be a great one. Witch Hunter Robin, like I said. Wolf's Rain. Okay, now I gotta think about this a little bit more, but you just go with those. And that's going to be it for me, you guys. Thanks for having me on the channel, Patrick. Really enjoyed doing this with you. If anyone wants to check out my channel, link will be down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the Nerd Lair.
Alright everybody, that is the interview. Thank you so much for being part of my interview series, Nerd Lair. It was a huge honor, my friend. If you guys like, go and check out his channel. He's got some toy review videos, game review videos. He's got some top list videos also. And I'll leave a link to his channel description down below. I'm sure you guys will enjoy some of his content. Be sure to check him out. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye everybody.